Back in the treehouse with it.
Yeah, definitely back in the treehouse, yeah. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, brother. How you feeling?
Same old. Same shit. Another day, man. Ain't nothing really going on. Ain't nothing really. Just
speak for yourself.
Ain't shit going on. This nigga do the same shit every day. He killing me
I'm
with
having
this
it my
paradise
way.
shit, man.
I'm having it my way out here.
He been a coon Matata, this Erica Badu ass nigga. Life has been life. It's been the same shit, different day. Ain't no fucking paradise. He wake up to imaginary beaches. Nigga really waking up to Sheraton, Strathmore and shit.
I wake up. Yeah, Sheridan Island.
Exactly.
Got my own island. On the beach. I got the Maybach outside.
Yeah, ain't got no Maybach. See, look, it must be nice to live in that fairy tale land.
Niggas was just in the Maybach, now there ain't no Maybach.
Niggas must really love. It must be nice, you know. People have that luxury. That's what internet gives to people. But you're living the internet life in real life. Like you're in a virtual reality world at this point.
Bro,
you got a headset on.
Because our thoughts create our 3D reality. So what we think is what we become.
So it's Dragon Tales now. You remember the show Dragon Tales?
Yeah, that was my shit too.
Yeah, so, I bet it was. Clearly, I can tell. Dragon Tales, nigga.
No, I feel like Scissor's grandma at the end of 20-somethings. And she was like, if it's an illusion, I don't want to wake up. I just want to, you know what I mean, be completely into the illusion. Because the opposite is an abyss. And who wants that? So that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, well, y'all see what type of energy we on. We yin and yang. I'm still in great spirits, but I know what reality I'm in. I know where I wake up to. I don't wake up to no Maybach outside. As much as I wish I was waking up to a Maybach outside, I ain't waking up to no Maybach, nigga. You waking up to the same.
And that's my Sunday car. Holla at me Friday. I got some new shit.
So, he drive the. Hold on. So you know we switching cars throughout the week. So Friday, he gonna come up here with a whole different ride.
Yep.
What color? What car?
AMG.
As far as I know, it's been the same consistent. You know what I mean? But you know, he must be going through hard times. Fell on hard times. Might have Repo Man came and got a couple of your vehicles.
No, I ain't repoing nothing.
Yeah.
Cashing out.
What you mean cashing out?
Cashing out on whips.
You ain't pay your taxes on your car though. You still gotta pay them taxes, right? Yeah, that's how that works. Come on now. You know, you ain't nothing. You still paying something. The bad right out. You still paying something though.
What bro just say on the podcast? I don't get in the government business, and I pray they don't get in mine.
Exactly my point. Yep. You don't want to bring any unnecessary attention to yourself. Nah. You file your taxes yet?
I haven't done my taxes. I'm too turned up.
I filed my taxes. I was early in the game.
You smart. I need to get my oil changed too.
You're a good example. Get your tires changed as well, huh?
Oh, don't get me started.
But he's in paradise. He got the Maybach outside. Look, he got the Maybach, but he can't keep up with the upkeep. He said, I need an oil change and new tires. He can't afford that on a Maybach. That's a good 10 bands.
Yeah.
Easy. The tires alone is more than 10 bands. I already know.
That's why I don't let niggas drive my cars. Ain't gonna be messing up my brakes. Going off fast.
You can't do none of the work yourself on them type of cars. So nope. You gotta go straight
to
dealership. Yeah, you gotta go straight to the Rolls Royce factory. Yeah, I need y'all to fix that. Do what y'all do. That is a luxury. That's why I say I want freedom to spend that shit. Cause you know what I mean? You could buy it, but still you gotta maintain and upkeep that shit. And the freedom to just send it there and have no stress and worries on what they gotta do. You know, you take your shit to the dealer, they come back, man, spark plug need replaced, headlight too dim, you got a crack in your left windshield, I don't know if it's gonna pass inspection.
Well, what do I need to do now?
Yeah, exactly.
when you in the Rolls Royce truck, you don't got that luxury anymore. You gotta be able, okay, fix everything.
Yep. Get all that. I mean, then ship it back whenever y'all handle that. But no, it'd definitely be one of those, man. So what can we do today to get off this lot today? Like, what can I do to get back home today? Okay? How much is that gonna cost? I ain't worried about all that extra shit.
I came here for one thing.
They get to running down a list of things that you need taken care of. Man, but this weekend actually been good though. I mean, the weekend started off nice with the Women in Hip Hop night at the Trust Center. That was my first time there at the Trust Center. My first time at an event like that for real. It was interesting. It was nice to see. I like to observe, and that's my first thing. That's what I was doing. Whenever I go anywhere new, any place new, not even any place new, just anywhere in general for real, I like to observe the crowd and what's going on. Especially in this state, because it's like you go to events like these and you know, it's like the sports world. So I'll use track for example. You'll go to the track and field room. You'll go to all the invitationals, the big meets and everything. And I mean, one, there's a culture there. Two, you got to get to know who knows who plays what position, what do they do, and why are they in this space. And you could tell that a lot of people around like already know what's going on and already like familiar and adapted with this situation. So for me, it's just figuring those situations, just figuring out how to play the room, figuring out who knows who has a relationship with who, and then shit. That's you learn a lot in just a few seconds and just a little glance of the room and just, you know what I mean, observe and less talking and more just, you know, watching and listening. So it was nice to go there, see the crowd that was there. It was a very diverse crowd. It caught me by surprise, threw me. I mean, actually, yeah, it caught me by surprise because it was a mixture of from like all ages. So it wasn't just race, it was age. It was the age that really like, okay, I like it. And
it was a wide age.
And a good bit stayed for the show too, because there was the panel and then the show. So it was nice to see that. What's your highlight? What was your highlight of the night? I got a couple of highlights of the night.
I must say I got a couple.
I'm gonna say my first one was Special K cheese pizza. That was just like, I could see that being performed on a grand scale level at the Grammy somewhere. It reminded me of like when Tyler, the Creator, did his recent Grammys performance and he was walking with a little lunch bag. If y'all know his latest album that he just dropped, Igor, he did a song off there at the Grammys. So it was cool to see Special K's ability to bring songs to life. That's one of her like very, 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 very like, that specific to her and certain artists. Certain artists don't have that skill. When I mean bring it to life, is like you can visually see what she's saying without the extra stuff. And that's why I did like Cheese Pizza, because she did bring, you know, a couple props and her friends up there and brought it to life in that aspect. But before then, she was already bringing, you know, her songs to life.
She fits so vividly.
So yeah, it was cool to see Special K. What was your highlight? Nigga, I'm gonna need you to stop and tell this nigga stop chiming in on my highlight. That's my highlight, Special K. Tell him to find his own highlight. This nigga chiming in on my highlight. What's your highlight?
My highlight was, well, one of them at least was watching Bird perform, because I was sitting there just listening to the songs and really I'm like, yo, Bird, you got a whole project you sitting on. Like, I'm just like hearing it. I'm like, okay, I'll put this track here. Okay, that'll be the second track. Like, I low-key, I think I put her whole track list together just by watching her perform.
Shit, I felt like it was already together when she did perform. I liked her order and her set and how she gave us a bit of everything.
Yeah, I definitely like her order and her set, but the order for her album, I would just rearrange it a little differently. And my second highlight is Dance with Money Love. Happy. Did you get that on camera? What's up here? We'll meet again.
Money Love. Yeah. Money Love was another highlight of my night as well.
It was also nice seeing hip hop bring people together, seeing music bring people together, and that's what we do it for.
Yeah. Another highlight of my night. Let me think. Oh, DJ Tap Money. That was another good highlight. We got a belly. One of them jokes you gotta beat her to get it, so. But yeah, we got a belly. Yeah, that was another. And can't remember another DJ's name, the young lady, but she was dope as well. She was really nice on it.
She was. Another highlight of mine is just being there and just laughing. I felt like that was one of the times I was just really in the moment. Like, I enjoyed my night. That was a nice Friday night. Felt like back in high school.
Yeah, it was a good night. I did enjoy myself, man. Definitely enjoyed myself.
Told myself I gotta start getting out more.
Why you say that?
Kind of like what Bird was talking about. Just coming outside. What's the point of having the knowledge if you don't share it? And just, you know what I mean? Stop trying to be incognito. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I do be outside, people make me feel like Jeezy back in 05.
You want to expand on why? Yeah, he just, like, Seven kill me when he talks. He says 1-2 words and then just leaves it like like there's not more explanation. Don't nobody know what he just meant by that. Ain't nobody, and then he just stops talking. Nobody knows what the hell he means.
Now he's enticed.
Ain't nobody enticed. I just want you to stop leaving dead thoughts, nigga. You leaving us with dead ends and shit. Everybody like, huh? And then he just stopped talking. Like you said something so profound. Ain't nobody know what you said. We don't get it. You ain't finished your thought.
But no, I feel like G's in 05, man, when I be out, you know, like you said, I'm one of the realest in this. I got the streets. You know, I came in the game and everything. I want this about respecting me. I love when I'm outside. You know, people be running up on me, ask me what's up with the podcast, telling me you want the realest thing. And that, so that's how I be feeling. Like, people really be checking in with the podcast, and I appreciate that love, because it shows we got something that y'all really like, that y'all want. So we want to keep feet in the streets and try to expand. Not try, but we're going to expand day by day, episode by episode, season by season. So that's what I meant by I feel like G's in 05, 06. $50 Cent versus Lil Wayne versus battle.
What a transition. We got King transition over her, man. We got not a transition. Yes, a transition. Segue as well. King Segue. King Segue. BMF, or not BMF, but 50 Cent. I don't want to talk about BMF first. I don't want to talk about 50 Cent versus battle. I want to talk about BMF, man. I got some shit to say about BMF. Got some hate to get off. Got a lot of hate to get off.
So
I'm in a hating mood. So before I even get to BMF, fuck BMF. Fuck LeBron. I got some hate to get off. I'm here on some hate and shit, man.
We definitely getting a gang right now.
Fuck LeBron.
It's all love over here. This nigga hating.
Man, fuck LeBron. Yeah, I'm on some hate and shit, man. Talking about something. Tonight was his first night back. And they asked him, they was like, how you get back so fast? I guess I went to the LeBron foot doctors. When are we going to just admit how corny of a person LeBron James really is? When are we going to admit that? He's a great fucking basketball player, but he's corny as fuck. Alright? I'm going to get my hate out. Niggas just going to say I'm hating. Yes, I just don't like the nigga. That is a known fact. I respect him. I definitely respect him. And I'd put him number 2 on my, all-time list. People might say that's hate. Hey, you can say that's hate.
At least he's on there.
Yeah, at least he's on the fucking list. Well, I'm just saying, as a person, as a nigga, let's take away all this basketball shit, the $1 billion and all that. Man, Braun would be a corny ass nigga. Just a big corny nigga. Just a tall corny nigga in the hood, man. Braun corny. He went to the LeBron's a foot doctor. LeBron a foot doctor, bro. That's what you say? So you use yourself as a... That's what you do? That's not corny? I guess I went to the LeBron a foot doctor, so... Bro, come on.
Dude was really hot.
Yes, I'm hot, man. I got some hate to get off. It's okay to hate, man. It's okay to be. It's okay to hate certain things and certain people.
What Jason Tatum said though?
He wouldn't say that. What the fuck are we talking about? That is some crazy shit. It's like, yo, do y'all hear that? Like, all right, yo, come on, women. If y'all seen them, like y'all women, come on. Now. If a nigga ever said some line like that to you about whatever the reference was, and he used himself as like that, being like the standard, like, come the fuck on. Who the fuck are you? What some nice narcissistic ass bullshit is this?
I'm starting to picture her in like a dinner setting now. I'm trying to see what she
You see what I mean? Bro, okay, I'm not tripping. The shit corny. The shit corny as hell. Alright, bro. It's okay to hate. That's my message from this. It's okay to hate, and that's why I'm hating on 50 Cent's BMF season 2 as well. Because that shit was trash. Absolute garbage, and I don't think I will watch another season. Because the acting is terrible, the casting is terrible, and the writing is just as bad. There is the highlight of the show, maybe Lala Anthony showing that how fine she is. Lala Anthony, fine. And Monique. I love Monique. And when she her little bits and whenever she shows up and how she plays her role, was not a fan of how Meech first got down there. Spoiler alert, if you ain't finished the season, you should have finished by now. How Monique, when Meech first get back down Atlanta, and one out of all niggas, it's the fat nigga that they did, you know, that they played at the gambling spot. I can't remember cousin's name right now.
He looked like Carl Winslow.
Yeah, out of all niggas, that corny nigga come in one deep. I'm talking about some, like, yo, that whole shit just felt weird. Like, I said, come on now, dog. That was just terrible writing and terrible casting, because like you said, he looked like Carl. Like, he's not a believable, scary nigga. Like, nigga, smack the back of his head. That's a nigga you smack the back of his head, you won't do shit.
Sent to the store?
Yeah, sent to the store ass nigga, but he the boss. But he can't be no boss. He came to there trying to take out her one deep. I'm like, yo, this don't make no. All right.
He came one deep out this $1 million.
One deep, bro. All right, cool. Then they proceed on to her having to go on the run, this, that, and the third. Why is she running if this nigga came? Where's all the help at? Who's trying to kill you? He came by himself. If there was niggas, shouldn't they have been there? At least 1, 2, 3, 4. Who the fuck is coming? Fuck them niggas. Because clearly ain't on shit. Then she gonna kill her sister because she that scary. Ain't nobody even come yet. Jeez, man, ain't nobody even knock on the bro.
What about
the... It was been an hour later. She talking about, we gotta go. Nigga don't even know that he did yet. He probably just out of town. He could still speak. Got some time, baby.
What about the detective and the son?
Man,
that
son,
storyline.
Bro, that dumbass writing with that dumbass son. So you telling me this, bro? I don't even know. I ain't even gonna get to him. I don't want to get to him yet, because that ain't even the worst. I ain't even the worst. I want to start with the worst first.
What's the worst?
I want to start with the worst first. The worst? Carisha.
Meech for my husband.
BBLs. That's the worst. The BBL bandits taking over. 50's universe. And I would never question 50 and his integrity and the women that he casted his integrity and the principles they stand on. So I don't think it's no shit like that, like he trying to know. I just think he has relationships with these people. He's cool with them. He's cool with Diddy as, genuine, and he's all about giving them that opportunity and that chance. But fuck that, because they can't act, and there's people out there that can act, that don't get that opportunity or chance because they ain't got a fucking BBL. Carisha, we could have found somebody way better for Carisha's role, her 5 minutes of fame. That shit was trash. Absolute garbage. She should never get another acting gig off the strength of that, because where do you see the potential? There is none.
There is.
Bro, she was herself. She was her. She didn't get in character. Isn't that the purpose of acting? She remained Carisha. She talk how she talk on her songs and on Twitter and Instagram on her damn podcast. Felt like I was watching her podcast.
You know what they say though.
No, what they say?
You don't got to be great to get started, but you got to get started to be great.
Nah, fuck that. Lala never been a good actress ever. She's been acting for years now, and she still is bad.
Cause she's still a supporting actress.
She's a supporting actress for a reason. Omari, we remember the ghost or guy. That was his. Yes, he was a lead role, but before then, we didn't know him from nothing. We didn't, but he was a very good actor. And he took that and he got his own movie in the movie Spell where he was a lead role. And he showed there's been instances throughout 50 Cent. That's why I'm so mad. Because he started out with phenomenal actors who we didn't know about, but they played their role and they took it to another level from Tommy. And we see Tommy from Just Power, but then he went on and did all these other movies and shows. And now he has his own show. Then we had Angela. She was a great actress. We got Tasha. She was a great fucking actress. All of these, bro, the core of Power started with great actors, great supporting actors. It was casted greatly. And now it feels like it just fell off completely from Lil Meech playing his dad. He can't act worth a lick. And people saying he doing all right. Y'all are lying. He can't act. Every time he fake cry or fake mad or fake sad, he makes it sing. And bro, I could get paid to do that, bro. The same little fake little, I'm crying, fake little sad shit. His brother Terry Da Vinci, who's supposed to be a good actor, he can't act worth a lick neither. Maybe not in this role. Maybe not as this role, bro. Just, he's a good actor. I've seen him act well in other things. But as this role, no. Then, who else is, there's no hate, a highlight rather. This is the only highlight, not the only, there's two highlights. Because the Asian cop, she's a great actress and I like her role. She is doing phenomenal. And the detective as well, he's a really good actor as well. Evil Jadakiss, he's a really good actor. He's just annoying as fuck. But Miles Truitt is by far carrying the acting in this series. He is carrying it. He shows you what acting is supposed to look like and what it would be and how great of a show this would be if we got a bunch of mouths.
His character is believable. He makes his scenes believable.
Bro, I felt it when his mom died, when he got out the trunk and he went to the hospital and he found out his mom died, nigga, I was about to start crying. I wanted to kill everybody. I felt that shit. Man, when Carisha started crying and bro just got killed, I ain't give a fuck. I ain't shit.
She said, oh my God, Ty, how could you?
Ain't like she cares, so I don't care neither. I ain't care that Ty died, and I like Ty's character. He was casted well. Ty was casted well. I would give y'all that. Ty was casted well. It ain't hating if you telling the truth, but it is hate as well. I don't give a fuck. I'm hating and I'm telling the truth. That shit. BMF, they lucky they get another season out of me. I don't know.
I think BMF will be over by season 4.
That's too many seasons.
No, because they got.
It's too many seasons.
I feel like season 3, they need to just get to the point because
I don't know. See, I like that they're not getting to the point. I like that they're telling the story, the real story. I just don't like how it's being done.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's being too like theatrical now, and this show would never compare to.
Think about all right. So for example, it's similar to what the Wu-Tang series did. The Wu-Tang series, if you didn't watch, is a phenomenal story to tell in the beginning before they even became a Wu-Tang in the lead up. They got 2 seasons out. The first season was like this, like BMF. It's just telling almost, because you got so many people that you got to introduce. So they'll tell almost everybody's individual story, you know. Then you get to season 2, it's finally gearing up to now they come in Wu-Tang, BMF, they're finally gearing up to like, making this an official group and this, that, and the third. But the way it was done with Wu-Tang, oh my goodness, the acting was great, the casting was great. If you didn't watch Wu-Tang, everybody who watched Wu-Tang, they understand and know what I'm talking about. Like, that's how RZA did that. RZA did that show justice. He did their story justice and he did it 100% right. With BMF, I feel like they're aiming too much for like that hit. Like I feel like they're looking for a hit rather than doing it fucking right and then just letting it be what it be. Because right now it seems like they shooting for a star and they got so many star names in this shit that's going to bring you in. And then you watch this shit and you like, bro, because you could have saved Carisha. For me, there's so many more people that Cash Doll ain't bad, but she's not good neither. She's not great neither. It ain't hating if you telling the truth. My partner sit here and be this. He's a pandering ass nigga. I'm done pandering. I could give 2 fucks about shit. Give 2 fucks about anybody and how they feel. I ain't pandering shit. I'm speaking exactly how I feel, and that's my paradise. Speaking how I feel and what I mean and what I believe.
I speak how I feel.
No, you don't. He pander. He's a pandering ass nigga.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Pandering means you steer your response or you omit certain things so that you don't hurt or touch on certain subjects that can be seen as touchy or make people feel a certain type of way or come off as hating or make you come off. Man, pandering is a lot of shit. Pandering is basically being that Ja Morant in his fucking interview. That's pandering. That's pandering, doing what the fuck the people want you to do so that you don't get on nobody's toes. Fuck people's toes. I'm stepping on everybody's shit because that's my mood right now. So, BMF, trash. Season 2, trash. Snowfall, I heard was decent actually. I heard the last season was trash, but I heard they brought it back this season. He watched Snowfall more than me, so I really don't know. But Snowfall's cast. BMF, take a page out of Snowfall's note. That's a Snowfall's book. They casted a whole bunch of I don't want to say no names essentially. They casted a bunch of no names, or at least people we weren't aware of, and now they're stars.
Yeah, they did.
Stars. Gail Bean, star.
Yeah, I was just thinking this morning, like I wish I could just be chilling, rolling a joint with Gail Bean, listening to SZA.
Gail Bean smoke?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure.
She do like SZA though. Yeah, so Snowfall, nigga, what's up?
Man, I feel Franklin Brothers 73 M's. I'll be on the same shit. Bro on dog, he ain't been the same since. But I'm really interested in how this season's gonna end because it's been going down the past couple episodes. Uncle done died. He got smoked. Teddy's pops got smoked by Franklin. Well, actually, he slit his throat. I'm telling you, man, Franklin turning up on that 73 M's. Somebody took your 73 million, what would you do?
Sue him.
You can't sue this person. He took 73.
Well, you just said take 73 million.
No,
he didn't say the circumstances. I don't know what's going on.
He took this your old
the street. I know this is the street shit.
This your old
shit.
connect.
You know what I mean?
This your old connect who used to work for the CIA, and he took 73 million of drug money that you earned, pushing dope that he gave you. And when it was time for you to get out, he tried to leave, exit the game. The nigga took all his money.
Gotta be quicker than that. Remind me of that old commercial. Gotta be quicker than that, buddy. Holding $1. It's instead of $73 million. You gotta be quicker, buddy. Not you don't trust niggas. That's the lesson I learned. More of the story is what? Stop trusting your family. Was that his uncle you said?
Nah, it was his connect. But the nigga went like, bro, the nigga used to work for the CIA. So like, he took the money from the offshore accounts, everything. Like, right, he wiped his accounts clean.
So why he put his trust in that man? Do you feel as if that man was a trustworthy man? Would you have put your trust in that man? Is what I'm asking. Because I don't know what's going on, shit. I mean,
no, but in this universe, I mean, he didn't trust him, but that's the only nigga he doing business with. But you gotta watch it, bro. I'm telling you, you gotta watch it from season one.
It's too late now, man.
Bro, it's 6 seasons.
Nah, it's one of them shows I just, I never see.
Bro, 6 seasons. Acting's good. They got real good actors.
Yeah,
one dude, Melvin Gregg. Yeah, I liked his character in there. They got Stacy from the Wood. His character's dope.
I'm honestly a little tired of the same type of shows from black people. You know, it's the same. True. Yeah, even 50 Cent. Like, I haven't been in a rush to watch the latest because, you know, whatever, what's the shit called now? Ghost.
Yeah, Power Book 2.
Power
Ghost,
Book,
long ass
whatever
name.
the fuck that shit is. The new Power. I haven't been in a rush to watch the new Power, Lil Tariq, John. I just, like, I'm a little, like, that story, the whole, feel like we're at the point with how it is with movies, and now we're just doing the same storylines over and over again, just from different perspectives almost. So
that's where we come in at.
I'm a little annoyed. I'm not annoyed, just tired of that. Not saying I ain't gonna watch it, Power Book 2, Ghost, whatever the fuck, Tariq. I'm gonna watch it, but I'm just not, like, it's not giving me that same feeling, that same excitement that it once did. I'm more leaning towards, you know, I've been in a lot of, like, almost like drama series. They're real like drama. Not a lot of action, but there's action in it. Drama / thriller. It's not one of those shooter like bang bang, but it definitely goes down. It gets real in a lot of these shows. Like Your Honor is one of them shows. It just shows you how the system works. Mayor of Kingstown. Nah, that shit go down. That shit go down. But it also shows you the intricate details of, and that's another thing I want to talk about, but he's not all caught up. But the season finale, I'll get into that, man. Because BMF had nothing but hate series. They're real like drama. Not a lot of action, but there's action in it. Drama / thriller. It's not one of those shooter like bang bang, but it definitely goes down. It gets real in a lot of these shows. Like Your Honor is one of them shows. It just shows you how the system works. Mayor of Kingstown. Nah, that shit go down. That shit go down. But it also shows you the intricate details of, and that's another thing I want to talk about, but he's not all caught up. But the season finale, I'll get into that, man. Because BMF had nothing but hate. Mayor of Kingstown, I got nothing but love. Boy, y'all did. My shout out to Bunny. That's my guy. You know what I mean? I'm rocking with boy. Phenomenal acting. And then when I watched the interview of him, and I don't know how I feel about all these, like, these UK niggas acting better and playing these street roles better than niggas from here. I feel some like Damon. He's not from here. Damson, whatever the fuck his name. Idris Elba. That's what he always does. His name like Damson Idris?
Yeah.
Idris Elba. Yeah, my nigga Idris. He ain't from here neither. Nigga got an accent out of this world.
No, when I found out Idris Elba wasn't from here, I was like, oh shit.
Bro, exactly. I don't know. I feel a little type of way. Jonathan Majors is from here. That's my guy. He in a little debacle right now. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm just a little annoyed with, like, damn, like, it's just that public court is just a motherfucker. It's like, you guilty. Nah, yeah, not even proven innocent. Even if you proven innocent, you still guilty. So that's why I'm a little annoyed with the narrative that people, but I know that's their job. And well, I just meant that people would be so quick to fall into it and be like, oh my gosh, and believe it soon as they read it without everything fully coming out, and the story coming out.
Anything with a headline.
Anything with a headline. No, I seen somebody say people believe anything put into meme form. You put it.
I'm about to say a picture in the headline, meme form. Swear.
Anything into meme form. It ain't headline. Them ain't headlines no more. Headline. We know what a real headline is in those New York newspapers and shit. These shits be, like we said, a meme, and people writing their notes above the meme picture, whatever the fuck they want to type in. And send it. And people go and believe it.
Bro, people be living their life through memes. It's crazy.
Living their life through memes. Oh, Master P. Master P supposed to be dropping a No Limit series that's similar to BMF, and he's showing how, you know, basically the same thing. They're come up like how they first got together as a group and stuff like that. What's your thought about it?
I'll believe it when I see it.
I don't want him to do it. Wanna know why?
What?
I don't think he'll do it right. I think he'll do it his way, and he has to be in control of everything. He's not going to give it the budget that it will need. Mm-hmm. He's not going to cast the people that I think it will need. I think, and so no, let me not say that. What will tell me a lot about it is what network is put out on.
Yeah, that is true.
So if it's like a Stars or HBO Max or Showtime or something like that, then I'm gonna be like, okay, we got something here. Cause now I'm like, all right, we got something. But if it's like a Zeus, Tubi, BET Plus, I'm not watching. I'm not watching. I'm sorry. I can't do it. But I will watch if, and I think I do want it if he does do it the right way with those networks. Because they got a story to tell. They definitely got an interesting story. I know I said I'm tired of the same mold, but we seen it with Wu-Tang, we seen it with BMF, and I think No Limit is a big of enough namesake that they could do the same thing. You think people will tap into it?
Yeah, I know people would, cause their fan base is still strong.
Yeah.
Like,
If it was that strong, how come none of these Master P little things be?
Because they like the music. Don't. They don't want to eat Master P cereal. They just No Limit Soldiers.
So he needs to be selling some rags and shit or something.
Yeah.
Rags and, oh yeah, if he saw that No Limit Gary, with fashion nowadays, streetwear nowadays, that shit will go down. Yeah, you show the flags and how they had those little. Yeah.
I also think Master P go wrong with his products of putting his name and face on everything.
Yeah.
Like, bro, just sell. Like, we don't gotta know it's you. Just sell it.
Yeah, I think that would. There's also like I seen somewhere that says that thing that it could be beneficial. It's a gift and a curse, so it could be beneficial to you, but it could also be detrimental to you. So it's like, for Joe Budden one, he said like with the pod when he first started the podcast, he couldn't figure out how to get over that 25K mark. He's like, I just can't figure out what am I doing wrong, like what's going on. And they tried, and he's like, man, we tried so many different names. And then he said, I finally just came to naming it. He said, and I never wanted to name no show after myself, but I just finally came to realizing like there's profit and there's profit and there's or what's the right word, equity and namesake. So just for him to name it the Joe Budden Podcast, he was like, that's when I started seeing go from 25K to now